So Dragapult, the pseudo-legendary from Generation 8, is now a support Pokemon in the overused tier. Why exactly has this happened? Folks, you all may remember Dragapult from Generation 8, throwing off those very spammable Specs Shadow Balls. And in the initial stages of Generation 9, such was the case as well. But as of late, Dragapult has found its niche as a top-class Pokemon in the overused tier of Generation 9, as one of the best status-spreading and support Pokemon in the tier. There are a couple of varieties of support Dragapult that are out there, but the most annoying is the Infiltrator with Will-o-Wisp, Dragon Darts to hit on the physical side, Hex to take advantage of the status that has been spread and hit hard on the special side, and Thunder Wave to just disrupt anyone's game plan who is immune to the Will-o-Wisp. Sometimes they do end up fashioning themselves with U-Turn instead of Thunder Wave to keep up momentum to support the team even more. It's no secret that in Generation 9, Dragon types are having an excellent time, being some of the most powerful Pokemon in overused. Look at Raging Bolt being the 4th most used Pokemon of December last year, Dragapult at number 8, number 11, 12 and 13 in usage being Kyurem, Dragonite and Roaring Moon respectively. Before we discuss the actual reason why Dragapult has suddenly found itself playing a supportive role instead of a hyper-aggressive, all-out attacker or sweeper, I did mention before that we shall discuss the impact that the tier shifts have had on the Generation 9 metagames, and just give some food for thought on all of these changes. But I find myself in a position at this moment where my time has been spent, and as such, rather than leave everyone hanging dry, we'll just quickly discuss what's up with Dragapult. If you do not want to miss my tier shift discussion video, be sure to leave a like on this video and subscribe. Turn those notifications on so you can be notified when that video drops. And it shall drop very soon. But back to Dragapult. The one and only reason why Dragapult is running support, I have already alluded to, but Dragapult faces stiff Dragon-type competition in all other roles. As a Dragon Dance sweeper, the Roaring Moon possesses the highest starting attacking stat, followed by Dragonite and then Kyurem. So all these Dragon types have Dragapult beaten on the physical attacking side. The thing about Roaring Moon and Dragonite is that they both possess reliable recovery in Roost and are fairly bulky due to Dragonite's multi-scale and decent defensive stats, and Roaring Moon's high HP pool and great special defense, allowing them the opportunity to easier setup than Dragapult. Let's not forget that Dragapult, despite being the fastest of them all, is the squishiest of the Dragon types that are dominating overused. After single Dragon Dance, all the main Dragon Dancing Pokemon have Dragapult beat in speed and power. On the special attacking side, the bulky Raging Bolt, with its booster energy Calm Mind antics, and even Kyurem once again, have Dragapult beat. Let's not forget that Dragapult's special attack is significantly lower than its physical attack. And although Dragapult primarily is run as a special attacker with a slightly above average base 100 special attack, without the specs or boosting item to augment that damage, Dragapult's special attacking prowess is manageable, not a threat. Raging Bolt and Kyurem on the other hand have to be answered and respected from the word go, lest they fire off extremely strong special attacks that can poke holes in your team. So as you can see, all of the Dragon types in overused have Dragapult beat on either the physical offensive side or the specially offensive side. Dragapult needed a way to differentiate itself from all these offensive-minded dragons, to which it plays second fiddle. And the answer was support Dragapult, with the Infiltrator ability ensuring that status spreading has never been easier, and a positive matchup against the Golden Go due to it being faster and its ghost typing. Dragapult is one of the most effective status spreaders in the game. Even though I mentioned that Dragapult is quite squishy, its dragon typing does lend it the ability to stave off a few not very effective hits. Another point of contention that offensive Dragapult faced was that the hazard stacking metagame with moves like Ceaseless Edge and the limited distribution of Defog and Golden Go's omnipresence, making hazards as difficult as ever to remove, made Dragapult think twice about switching in, especially if you're not going to be firing off the strongest attacks. You cannot afford to throw in a Dragapult constantly into the field of battle. Heavy duty boots accompanies the support set perfectly, as Dragapult, being the fastest Pokemon in overused unboosted, can always find itself switching in reliably versus a large slew of resisted attacks and scaring the opposing Pokemon with a volatile status condition. So there we have it, folks. A relatively short and sweet one. Although support Dragapult is, in my opinion, the best way to run Dragapult currently. This is not to say that other types of Dragapult are phased out completely. You can still find some decent mileage at the right time versus the correct team with Choice Specs Dragapult or Choice Banded Dragapult. Of course, we did not discuss every reason why Dragapult is leaning into its support move pool. Let me know in the comments down below what other reasons can you fathom why Dragapult is now a support Pokemon. And also let us know, what is your favorite way to run Dragapult? And what is your favorite dragon type in Overused at the moment? Mine personally being Kyurem, for its flexibility to play bulky, physical attacker or special attacker. And as mentioned, if you did enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. If you have not done so already, we shall be doing a lot more of these. But until next time, folks, we'll be U-turning out. Thanks for watching.